An attack carefully planned and executed on a soft target. A similar threat to American shopping malls, according to a federal law enforcement source, is, quote, what keeps us all up at night. It's a threat Michael Rozin knows well.
It's an open environment. It's easy access environment, which makes it easier for the perpetrators to carry attacks.
Rozin, a former Israeli Special Forces soldier, is now a security consultant for the Mall of America in Minnesota. His job, protecting this giant shopping center from a mass casualty attack, is something experts say is nearly impossible for every mall.
These are ubiquitous. The idea that we can circle each one with a perimeter is simply not realistic.
Malls, by their very nature, are so difficult to secure. The Mall of America here in Minneapolis has more than a dozen entrances. That officials here are using another layer, behavior detection. Undercover officers roam the concourses, eyeballing people for any signs of suspicious behavior. What are you looking for there?
Behavioral response to stress, nervousness, and also physiological reaction to a present security officer, as well as potential concealment of weapons.
And more subtle tics in behavior.
From the tiniest expression in the face to the way somebody walks or carries themselves, how they're looking at another person or at an area.
But their cutting-edge approach goes further. Twice a month, the Mall of America holds lockdown drills for employees and customers.
Attention, yes. This is a drill. Mall of America is now going into lockdown.
Customers are told to shelter in the back rooms of the nearest store. There are security checks for vehicles coming in with merchandise. Rozin says they even have an intelligence branch to detect potential threats before they get to the mall's doorstep. Are metal detectors at the doors next?
I know that metal detector is necessarily the solution, but having a well-trained officers who are able to identify malicious intent at the doors, it might not be a bad idea.
But metal detectors at mall entrances are a reality elsewhere. They've been in place in Israel for several years. Law enforcement officials from America have traveled there to learn more about those measures, but there is a debate here over whether Americans are ready for that step.